$60K for the truck of your dreams, 4-wheel drive, beefed up wheels, blacked out everything. This is what you've been waiting for. Payments are manageable, $300 a week. You can afford that for the next 5 to 7 years, right? Who cares? You only live once, I guess. If you get stuck, you can always get a credit card and pay for groceries or rent with that. Plus, think about the rewards that come with credit cards, and if that becomes too costly, you can just use Afterpay and just pay it back, simple as. I'm sure you'll have a good enough job to pay for all the bills you will accumulate. Plus, accumulating debt isn't being reckless. It's about seizing the opportunity of a new car and living life to the fullest without regrets, right? Number 2, instant gratification. And once you get the new car, you will definitely have to upgrade that new iPhone. You can't be driving around in a new car with an old iPhone. Seriously. Plus, the car will need a new sound system, maybe new suspension to lift it higher. Then once that's all done, you'll have to get some new clothes to look the part. Your mate has just upgraded his whole wardrobe, so you can't be seen in these old brands anymore. You gotta keep up with the latest trends, right? Otherwise, no one will notice you. Number 3, financial education. Don't forget to embrace a carefree attitude towards money and budgeting, and let go of any concerns about the future. Live for today and trust that everything will work out in the end. After all, why complicate life with a budget and a financial plan when you can simply enjoy the here and now? By turning a blind eye to financial education, you open yourself up to a world of spontaneity and freedom. No more fretting over budgeting or investments. Simply live in the moment and let the chips fall where they may. Life's too short to waste time worrying about money, right? Whether it's dining at Michelin star restaurants or jetting off on exotic vacations, there's no shortage of ways to enjoy your time without bothering with financial education. Just put it on the credit card and move on. Number 4, saving and investing. And while we're on the topic of credit cards, let's talk about saving and investing. Like, really, who needs to save or invest when you have credit cards, reward points, cashbacks? Credit cards come with so many benefits that you can just use the cards if you don't have any savings and just pay it back over time, right? Yeah, the interest rate might be high, but you don't need to worry about that because you've just got yourself what you needed right now, rather than take the time to save for it. And investing is wasted money. You can put that money into buying new stuff for your new car. Investing for the future is overrated, and understanding compound interest is too complicated. Number 5, income. And if you have a stable job, there's no need to worry about looking for ways to improve your income, like taking up side hustles or improving on your skill set. If you are comfortable at your current job, just stay there for the next 30 years. I'm sure you'll be right if the company suddenly goes bankrupt or we have some sort of financial crisis, right? Because don't forget, that's why you have credit cards and Afterpay. So if there's anything that happens, we can just get the credit card out. Plus, having a second job or other income streams just seems like too much work. I'd rather you spend your time living like a king now rather than wasting your time investing and saving money. So the question is this how you want to live your life? 60K in debt, credit card and Afterpay payments, keeping up with the Joneses, and no savings or investments. If you haven't noticed already that this video is filled with sarcasm, and I would never recommend living like this. If you've stayed to the end, then this is where the gold is. Step 1, do not get a car loan to buy a car. I don't care how much money you have, getting a loan on a depreciating asset is dumb. Start small and pay cash for your car, and only buy new if you have a net worth of $1 million. That way when you buy that new car, you won't have a care in the world knowing you have just burnt 10K driving out of the dealership. Step 2, practice delayed gratification. Like your life depends on it, because there will be a time where the savings you put away now, either in an emergency fund or into assets that will grow substantially over a long period of time, will be your safety net if you suddenly become ill or if you lose your job. I believe delayed gratification is the best way to prevent financial loss or instability. Steer clear of the buy now, pay later mentality and give yourself 24 hours to evaluate whether you actually need the thing you want to buy. Step 3. Having good financial education is so important for making good choices with your finances. This does not happen overnight and you will not know everything. I'm now 8+ years into my financial journey and I'm still learning every single day. So take the time to learn about budgeting, learn about saving and investing, learn about retirement funds, because the more you know, the easier it will be to get a handle on your finances and financial situation. Step 4. The importance of saving and investing cannot be underestimated. There was a recent study done by Finder showing approximately 33% of Australians have no emergency savings to cover unexpected expenses like medical emergencies or sudden job losses. So one unexpected emergency can literally change the course of your whole financial situation in a negative way. This can push you into having to use credit cards or debt to get you through the emergency. So having some sort of cash buffer is essential, and investing is literally just paying your future self. So think about how your future self will appreciate the hard work you are putting in now so that you can have a more sustainable financial future with less stress, no debt, and a peace of mind. Step 5, making sure you are taking all the steps to increase your income, whether that be by a second job, improving on your skill set, or just by creating multiple side hustles. By doing this, you become well equipped in time of crisis, like a financial downturn, job loss, or any kind of situation where you lose the main source of your income. Because if you have multiple areas where you are generating an income, you can then move towards that second job or side hustle to supplement a sudden loss of income. So take a good look at these areas, and if you are making some of the mistakes I mentioned at the start of the video, then now is the best time to make a change. All it takes is lots of small steps in the right direction to change your whole financial position. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.